Alrighty, let's get into the next rider, Rookie of the Year in both Trans World and Snowboarder, Jesse Paul. What are you guys looking out for with Jesse?
I'd say the first thing with Jesse is he's always thinking outside of the box, like way outside the box, doing crazy, 1 foot techniques, and just really getting creative. And I think nowadays so much has been done in the streets, and in snowboarding in general. So when somebody can do some new, weird, crazy stuff, I think that's really impressive.
I'm excited to see his part. I mean, his stuff in Bodie's film was insane, and so it'll be good to see what he does with a little pressure on the kid.
Let's have a look at the Rookie of the Year, Jesse Paul, shot by Colton Morgan.
My name is Jesse Paul. I'm from Maple Grove, Minnesota, and I'm 24 years old. Real Snow to me is a video contest which allows you to really fulfill your heart's desire with snowboarding. You just explore and you find locations and then you build something and then you snowboard on it and you have a video, and it's all just a really creative, fun process, and there's not really any boundaries. To create a video part that is going to be really inspiring and pushing snowboarding, you have to do some crazy stuff, and a lot of times it can be risky, but a lot of times the things that really make me happy are when I can find something that is pushing snowboarding, but not necessarily in a way that's making it bigger or more gnarly, but just a way that you can kind of think about moving on your board differently. It's amazing to see how a slightly different approach to something that's been done a bunch can have such a different look and a different feel for a viewer. And I mean, doing it myself, it's kind of a game, like unlocking all the different things you can do on a snowboard, and even if it's just a little tweak here or there, but sometimes it just takes looking at something differently to make it a whole new thing. So I picked Colton Morgan to film my video part, and it was an easy decision just because I think he has one of the coolest styles in filming and editing in snowboarding.
Jesse's style is pretty out of the box. He doesn't really tend to get caught up in trends or what he thinks people want to see. He just does what he would be hyped to be doing, which is usually crazy, but I think that's why most people are drawn to his style of snowboarding.
I've really approached this as like a partnership, that we're creating this video together, so I never want to do something that he doesn't agree with, and so it's been really cool to have him to bounce ideas off of.
Making a video that's only 90 seconds long is challenging for me just because there's so much that comes along with filming snowboarding. From the traveling, to the snowboarding, to the fun times and showing Jesse for who he is. I just want to show the viewer all of that good stuff that I get when I'm filming it, and it's kind of hard to cram it into 90 seconds when you had 2 months to film for it. Jesse wound up taking a pretty good spill down the stairs, probably like 4 times, but this one time he hit his wrist on the stairs or something like that and was really freaked out and making some crazy faces.
This happened, broke and separated one of the joints in my thumb, and it really sucked, but I had to kind of just power through.
Jesse, being Jesse, said he was fine and he just kept going for it.
I was getting so close that I couldn't give up, and luckily I kept trying it because I ended up getting it.
I don't know if I ever wanted anything more than that.
Filming a video part is incredibly rewarding just because you spend so much time working towards one thing, and you really are given the opportunity to showcase snowboarding in your own specific way, as well as push yourself. And when it all comes together in the end and you see it, it's unforgettable every time, and it just makes you want to start over the next year. I'm Jesse Paul, and this is my Real Snow part.
Yeah, round of applause.
That's nice.
Cool shot.
What do you think? What do you think, JP?
Start with you.
I thought there was a heavy amount of control in that part, like probably beyond almost any other of the parts that we saw. Just like spinning on that bar and then falling onto that kink rail.
That was insane.
I don't know how you can really do that without either getting just so lucky or actually be that good.
To do that spin and then just drop onto a kink trail perfectly is just kind of, and then leading into his last shot. I don't even know how you would see that or how it would work. Just really impressive.
What about the opening shot where he just gets catapulted out of a tunnel to the rail? What'd you guys think of that?
I liked it because I used to drive by that spot going to skate the U for my whole life.
So that's in Utah?
Yeah, so I would have never thought to do that, so seeing him fly out was cool. I was sort of bummed there was no cut shot on the inside.
It goes under the road, right?
Yeah.
It goes into the road.
Yeah, see, that would have been a cool run-in shot. Really, that was the only thing as far as like what I would have liked to have seen. Maybe one less of one angle and include that in run. The kid has a lot of creativity. It makes it fun to watch, you know? It's like, not everything was predictable.
I wonder why he didn't open up the gate before he hit it.
Yeah, clearly it was unlocked.
Weird. I just like that the only thing you can really dig into is just some cut shot. Like his snowboarding was there, you know, that's pretty sick. And you know, the end of it, like those three that he brackets at the end are just, I mean, those were mind melter tricks. That's like, I mean, that's outside of even your banger. You know?
Right.
Yep.